the only one person who knows where Freddie Mercury is buried. Freddie Mercury knew he was dying. He was living his last days with his partner Jim Hutton, but he asked Mary Austin to complete his final wishes. Freddie often referred to Mary as his wife. The two were once engaged and remained very close. Freddie suspected he had HIV for a long time, but he wasn't diagnosed until 1987. Kaposi's sarcoma appeared on his shoulder. This type of cancer is an advanced symptom of AIDS. Even after that, he was never open about his illness. He didn't even tell his family. He only warned them that his illness was terminal. Freddie passed away on November 24, 1991. He wanted to be cremated, according to Zoroastrian rites. They were the customs of his family and ancestors. The ceremony was conducted in the Avestan language. The language originated in the Persian Empire. It is 2,500 years old. The ceremony took place at the West London crematorium. Less than 40 people were invited. Among them were Elton John, Mary Austin, and Jim Hutton. The guests also included Freddie's bandmates and their wives. A single red rose was placed on top of the coffin. Then it was carried into the chapel. The flowers sent by friends and fans filled 5 hearses. They were sent on to AIDS wards afterward. There was no ash-spreading ceremony. According to Freddie's wishes, Mary took his urn. Freddie also left Mary his mansion, one garden lodge. She and her family made the house their home. Mary kept Freddie's urn in his bedroom. She almost never went there. The memories of his final days there were too painful. It was 5 years before Mary could be in the room. Mary kept Freddie's ashes for 2 years. She waited until the press stopped paying attention to her. Not even Freddie's family knew his final resting place. But Mary gave them the opportunity to say goodbye. She invited them to the house to say final prayers. After that, she took the ashes out without anyone knowing. Mary went out alone without taking a driver. She carried the ashes in a nondescript plastic bag. She explained,
"He didn't want anyone trying to dig him up, as has happened to some famous people. Fans can be deeply obsessive. He wanted it to remain a secret, and it will remain so."
There are many theories about Freddie's final resting place. Some think Mary took him all the way to Zanzibar. Others think he's buried in his own backyard. Freddie wanted a quiet place to live after his retirement. So Mary found a garden lodge for him. Freddie said of it,
"When I'm old and gray, and when everything is finished, and I can't wear the costumes and jig around on stage anymore, I'll have something to fall back on, and that's this wonderful house."
The garden lodge was his refuge when he became sick. It was the place where Freddie died. He even had a favorite spot in the garden. It was underneath the cherry blossom tree. There he would often sit and rest in his final months. Fans are convinced that Mary scattered his ashes there. Her story was intended to throw everyone off. This way she made sure Freddie could rest in peace.